58 episode Behind the Scenes. The East District of Commerce City. It was where the poor and the lowest ranked of the population lived. They can't even pay the city tax. I don't know. It was a slum of Commerce City. Many criminals also lived here. More importantly, various countries had their spies in this place. It was already late at night. Many of the residents have gone to sleep. However, there is a shack that is still leaking some light outside. There are men inside discussing something. Their appearance was that of the poor, but behind their rag clothes, muscles as hard as steel can be glimpsed. Does anyone know where the enchanter has gone to? We don't know where he went. There is no clue. What are you guys doing? You can't track a man? Did he get caught by Joseph? No, it was probably Musu. Probably it was by Musu. Musu. Is it Musu or Musu? Of course. Musu gathered many adventurer with the power of B rank and higher. If that's the case, we don't have any choice but to retreat it for now. If not, we may fail our mission. It wasn't an exaggeration. The number of spies was originally 8 people. 4 of them have been killed by Joseph. Calm down. You know that withdrawal and mission failure is not allowed. We can only complete the mission or die trying. This is the Archbishop's order. In the first place, why did the Archbishop get interested in the black-haired boy? It was coming from the man who seemed to be their leader. I also don't know the details, but there is a possibility that it's a seed of disaster that will be nightmare for the world. The 5th Devil's child. Yes, his power, however, is still below us. We are instructed to capture him. However, I think that it was better for us to kill him immediately. There have been cases of similar threats. The first one is the devil from the S-rank dungeon Grim Castle that exists in the west of the Holy Empire, Overlord Candalim. The second devil that dominates the mountain ridge of northern Hamlin. Hamlin. Is this supposed to be an I? No. Sadamu. The one who is making a base in the desert south of Dalim Empire, Hellfire. The last one is the disaster devil that appeared in a small village in Hamelin. Their presence is something that brings a threat to every nation. Although big fights are always needed to prevent further destruction, the last time it was an unknown condition where the 4th Devil's child appeared and annihilated the small village in Hamelin. How am I going to say that? I don't know. The battle lasted for 10 years, and even 100 million people were mobilized in the operation. So, even if he hasn't awakened, we can't kill Yusato. Our mission is to capture him. However, if we kill him by mistake, then the men around the leader get excited. Is that true? However, that Joseph is always escorting him. Not only that, Yusato's ability is a threat. Although we don't know about his full ability, but his awareness area was abnormal. It was on 1 kilometer radius. Does he have other search skills? From the enchanter, we don't have any other report. So, what do you want to say? Maybe Stella lied to us. Stella won't betray us. She is one of the twin holy saint. Any words to slender her mouth would only mean death. Or are you seeking death yourself? When he said that, the leader's dagger was already prepared to cut his subordinate's throat. Sorry, that was a mistake. Just what do you have to do? Just do what you have to do. In a month, we will also get reinforcement. Are we going to start a war here? What about the residents? There are no believer in the Houston Kingdom that's more... Houston, yeah. Huh. What's more in Commerce City. Although there are various religions, but there is not one of the true believers in the Holy Empire. There is no problem. How can it be this bad? The dwarf blacksmith looked at the gauntlet and the longsword. Oh, I guess there was like a pause. There's like a dash. That's a pause. This is a completely new thing. It was broken to pieces. You arrived here after having lunch with Mari. Who's that again? I don't know. Yu's armor is also broken and requested for repair, but he said it would be better to buy a new one. So, can you make daggers from the longsword remains and their sheath from the gauntlets? Is it for the Ojo-chan? Alright, it was a service for you not dying out there. Also, the armor is broken because of their last blow, too. As I said, it's better to buy a new one. And then how about we use this? Yu then takes out magic shield, full plate mithril armor, and Damascus helm. Can you use this? Yes, but for the remaining material we need to buy it. I suggest you go to the central store. A central store is where most blacksmiths sold their craft and equipment. Why? This mithril can be sold for a better price there. They also have lots of skill magic stones. It is better for you to go there. You know that I came back here because I know of your skill. What's the problem in letting you have a few extra coins? All right, I'll take your request. I'll do my best on it. I want a new armor and new weapon for Nina. Yes, I get it. However, is that your new companion? Or she is a slave? Even if that's so... Oh, the slave, right. You need to give her clothing, food, shelter, and of course a weapon. Mari then hides behind you to avert the dwarf's gaze. I know. Can you show me some bow and arrow? After that, Woods is his name Woods? Goes back inside the store and comes back with some equipment. This is all I have. After that, Hughes tests the bow strength by pulling the strings and chooses the weakest one. He was aiming at a barrel near the entrance. Alright, this one is good. I can also put the arrow in the item bag, so this is convenient. He gives the bow and the quiver to Mari and pays the price to Woods. Give me some time to prepare the armor and weapon. Maybe 1 week for the armor, so won't you buy armor for the Dark Elf too? No need. We're just going to throw stones at goblins. The weapon was just a precaution. After that, Yu leaves the shop, followed by Mari behind. Throw stones at goblins? I don't get it. After that, Wood makes fire in the furnace and begins the equipment production. Yeah, we're bringing this one back. It's going to remain every other day, just because I want to leave that extra 4 o'clock slot open for something maybe in the future, perhaps, possibly. But yeah, this is annoying because the text is so small now. I wonder if I can fix that somehow. Probably not. If I put it in reading mode, it'll be different. It's bigger, but it's got these big wide borders. It's because the phone is so different now. Oh, it's black now. All right, guys, what do you think? Bigger text is easier for me to read, so less mistakes. It's got these weird side borders, and there's already top borders, because it's super cool aspect ratio, like an action movie. It's actually just because my phone is wider than normal phones. But yeah, what do you think? What do you think? We switch to black like the old school days of Kumo with these wide borders. We can do this with Kumo as well. Maybe I'll record the next one like this. Yeah, maybe I will.